Hello, everybody. Welcome today. I just want to make sure that all the audio is working. I know y'all must be wondering who the hell is this guy? Where's our usual host? Well, guess what, guys? It's a takeover. He's gone. He's just gone. He ain't coming back. So from now on, all you get to see is me. My lovely co-host today will be none other than your boy Stark. All right, let's bring him on right here. Yo, what's good?
Hello. Hello. How's it going?
Good man. It's been a minute, eh? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since our main host has left us. But guess what? The show must go on.
Indeed.
I actually had no idea what happened. He was one minute he was okay, and then the next minute he's just gone. So all right, it's fine. But you know what, man? Today we got a legendary guest. Okay, and then we also got a not so legendary guest. All right, who's gonna be joining us? So let me bring on the not so legendary guest first.
Shut the fuck up. Look at your hair, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Welcome, Rollo. So Rollo's gonna be our.
It's fucking cold here.
Dude, it's like summer in the rest of the world.
Yeah, it's roasting
you.
over here. I'm dying.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking cold, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
dying, man.
Your man has two sweaters on and I'm sweating.
Bro,
I don't even
and a
know where
long
the world
shirt,
is.
bro.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The Argentinian winter hits differently, huh?
Yes, brother. Yeah.
Anyway, we don't need to introduce Rollo, right?
Of
We all
course
know
not,
him.
bro. People know me better than you.
All right, coming out with the smoke first thing in the
Yeah.
morning. Listen, man, I haven't even had my coffee yet, so I'm still getting the ball rolling. I still need to
Okay,
fill
okay.
in for Gila, so just cut
Okay,
some
take a
slack
chill pill.
today. All right,
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay,
be
okay.
ready with the clapbacks that
Okay.
quick.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, okay, okay, okay.
But-
Bet.
but listen, guys, we got a super special guest today. All right, and
Thank
this is why the show must go on, regardless of whatever happened. As in chat for our boy Gila.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully his plane
we
is
got
okay.
the CEO of Lumiterra here. Okay, we've actually had a chance to talk to him before in the past on Ronin Radio, but we all know how hot Lumiterra is right now. Actually, it might be the hottest game in all of Web3 in this moment. Okay, so we got
Yes.
Lark coming on to stage here. Hello, Lark.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. And you should grab your coffee right now if you haven't had. Okay, nice. Okay.
on demand.
On cue. You don't have to tell me twice, man, about drinking coffee. You see that? I took a sip and bam, right out the gate,
Mhm.
boys.
Anyway, super excited to join this Rooney Radio. This is my second time on the Rooney Radio, and I think Gila is just over the Atlantic Ocean, right? I'm not sure, maybe.
Something
not?
like that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's in the Atlantic Ocean? Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Oh no.
Let's not say shit like that and manifest bad evil.
It's okay. We're just joking, guys. Guys, Gila's fine, okay?
Yeah.
We were just joking. All right?
Yeah.
It's because Gila
Mhm,
shows up every day. Like this guy
Yeah.
has never missed a beat. So that's why, I just taking this opportunity to just meme a little bit. But yeah. Hey Lark, man, how you doing? Like how does it feel to be the CEO of the hottest game in our entire industry right now?
I think like it's just another normal day. It's the same. Nothing like big deal. It's just shipping. Nothing else. We just keep shipping for the last 3 years and nothing else. Like we just doing our job, day and night, get some coffee and McDonald's, and yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're very, very humble right here, guys. You heard it here first, guys. So what are you thinking about the current state of Lumiterra and how you guys are doing? Are you feeling comfortable with like the pace you guys are going at and the attention that you've gotten? Like, do you feel that you're getting the most out of it, or do you think like there's still a lot more that still needs to be done and like executed on?
Of course, there are a lot more have to be done. Like it's already done, and we are going to reveal like this month or next month and the next month and month by month. And you know that because right now you see a lot of like crypto games project are dying. I
Hmm.
saw some of my friends they pivot or just they just give up. And I don't want the crypto games this vertical to be dead. And we want to be something different. Like just like what XC was Devin doing in 2021, there's some projects going out. It should be something different. I think we can be those something different projects like for the for the next part, maybe. But we'll try.
Yeah, so I just want to say sorry guys for the microphone. I just realized it was my webcam mic on. And none of you actually told me that my webcam mic was on. Just let me look like an idiot up here. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Uh, we here, Stark, Rollo, and I, we love gaming. We love competitive games. When we tried out Lumiterra, we felt like it was one of those games where you can really express your skill, right? And it's quite difficult, especially like you said, like in the Web3 environment. A lot of games are dying. And a lot of the reason why is because games are hard for people to play. Some of them are just too hard, right? It's not like Web2 where we have an abundant player pool, right? Where they can just come in, try a game, and
Okay, seems
a
I'm
lot of
not
them will stick around.
okay.
Hello?
I thought my connection is going wrong, but it's not right.
Oh, no, no, it's good. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
You're
We
still
can hear
Also
here.
you.
Steam, right? Like Steam, maybe it's not like
Okay. Perfect.
because yeah, because Steam like
But I
it's
lost like 5 seconds of if you have any questions before, I'm not sure. Nope.
no, I was saying that like Steam is like such a huge pool for games to find players where we don't have that right now in Web3. Like I love Ronin and all, but it's not like Steam, right? Like on Steam, you
Hmm.
just release a game, and if it's front page, it's gonna get a lot of
Hmm.
clicks, right?
Yes,
So,
exactly.
so yeah, just adding onto what Steven was saying that like on Web3 or in Web3, like we were missing that burst of player base for now. But
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
agree on Lumiterra being a really cool game. I think a lot of games are just reskins, and I think
Hmm.
Lumiterra goes away from that, and I kind of like that a lot, because reskins, for me, are not gonna make it. It's just eventually people will just go back to what happened before or in Web two or the original game,
Hmm.
and they'll just have more fun there. Whereas Lumi for me is like a new MMO experience, not like a reskin of WoW
Hmm.
or whatever, right?
Yeah, and that leads me to like my question to Lark here. It's like, what would you say is your sauce for your game that is different than the other Web3 games, right? Like,
Hmm.
what do you think is gonna allow you to be able to retain your players, break through that cycle that of like, okay, let's farm TGE, let's farm the token, and then the players just sort of like, it's like, okay, it's just another game, right? How do you tackle that as Lumiterra?
One sec,
Uh,
I may have to change my Wi-Fi. Just
don't
30
worry.
seconds.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Yeah, we'll wait on Lark to get back
Listen,
in his
I'll give you
connection.
guys a small story of a friend about Lumiterra while we wait. So you know, I'm pretty good friends with Tursyke. Like I've known him for like 6, 7 years, and
Yeah,
like
great player, competitor.
we'll talk about that later. But like what I'm talking about right now is that my guy was like when Lumi came out like the first time, you know, way back, and he was like, "Yo, we should play this." I'm like, "Dude, I have family, right? Like I love you, but like it's not gonna happen. I don't have the time, right? It's like, yo, you should test it, like try it with me, right? And we played it like for one day, and I'm like, yeah, definitely, I'm addicted to this, so that's why I'm not playing this. Like I still want to have my family, and he's like, yeah, I understand, but I remember that guy, he wasn't fucking sleeping, right? Like the game has this in-game core loop where it's like, bro, you just get so hooked onto it, and I kind of like, so props to you on that, you know. I saw the whole journey of my guy getting addicted, and it's yeah, it's strong. The vibes are addicting, you know.
Mhm.
Are
Okay,
you back?
appreciate that. So back to the question. So I think the question will be, so what are the difference between us and other crypto game, or what are the source of building this game, right? Maybe correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. So
And I think
what?
one of the most important part is the DNA of our team. So we are not coming from some traditional like gaming like space in Web 2. We are some DeFi teams like in the very first beginning. So we have a lot of experience like building DeFi protocols and know how contract code work, and especially like when Uniswap V1 is out, we are so fascinating about, okay, wow, this formula x times y plus equals k, and how curve x plus y like equals k. I'm sorry, Uniswap is x times y, and we were thinking that the next like GameFi should be some crypto native game. That's our theory. So a lot of like DeFi stuff and transaction, and a lot of like new assets minting will be like involving in this like crypto game. So we start like as the like reverse. We're thinking, okay, and this thing should happen with a lot of trading. What genre fits the best? Like, like, like what feels the best for building a healthy economy? So it start with some MMO. I think MMO fits the best for this trading happens, and because I like game, and especially I think I'm a pro Dota 2 player, from my perspective, and I like Stardew Valley a lot. I think I'm a hardcore player for some like farming games, especially I'm not sure when you're a child, you play Moon Harvest before. I spent a lot of time like play Moon Harvest when I was child. Of course, Pokemon, of course, other games, and I want to the team and we want to build something that we love. If I were like most of us just facing a shit game, we're going to shit for the next 4 to 10 years, or 4 to 8 years, and that will be that will be nightmares for the next 4 or 6 years. And so we want to build something we enjoy. So that's why the gameplay shouldn't just like it's that simple gameplay. We want to progress. We want the economy to be healthy. We want the game can be expandable, can scale to next level, and of course the DeFi elements should fit in the best with the gameplay. So a lot of elements that just getting involved. So we are still in our way of the adventure. No one knows what the next phase or next version of crypto game looks like, but I can ensure that we are all, we're always on this road of exploration, something like that. Okay.
Wow. First, did I hear you say you're a pro Dota 2 player?
Yes,
That
I am. I think I am a pro Dota 2 player. I think.
okay. Okay. All
Oh
right.
my god.
So what's
Oh.
your MMR?
Wait.
He's
You don't know?
retired. He's retired. Don't ask
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He will
I'm
cry.
Okay,
retired. Wait,
you retire. Okay.
so you know me from Dota 2 then?
I right now I know. From this moment I know.
Oh, from this moment.
He faded. Oh my
Okay. So he's not a pro Dota 2 player. Okay. All
god.
right. We'll have to 1v1 Shadow Fiend, all right? To prove
Okay.
to prove
Okay.
Okay,
I'm down to
but
I
watch
think
that.
I
I
can
will cast that. I will cast that.
but seriously
I
though,
I c- I can
what
beat you with my techie, by
with
the way.
techies?
Yes,
Oh,
easily. Trust
Let's
me.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Uh, what I was gonna say was no, the biggest thing actually that was important to me that I heard there was that you guys have like a DeFi background, right? And you've
Mhm,
created a lot of products there. I think I've worked with multiple different games and teams. And one of the biggest issues I saw with games is that the one creating the game and the one who was creating the economy oftentimes were like either two different people or two different teams. And that was a
Yes.
huge problem because game and economy is one, right? And
Yes. Exactly.
if they don't support each other, then it's gonna break apart. So I think
Mm,
just from that alone gives me a lot of confidence in like where Lumiterra would go. And I think these are the kind of small
mhm,
things that like people don't notice and they often just see like,
mhm.
the glitz and glamour and like all the stuff from like the game and how beautiful it is and so on. But this is actually extremely important. So that's awesome. I didn't know that piece of information previously, which now is gonna affect a
it
lot of
makes sense, right?
decisions I make.
It makes
I
sense.
can share you a little bit, like a small story. Like
Yeah,
this is
please do.
very important. I fired the game designer back in 2022 because of that. He only like care about, I mean, only care about the gameplay, and didn't like take care of the economy. And but our way is work backward, economy first, and then okay, which part of the gameplay, game feature fits the best on this economy model, something like that. So in the end, so the game designer know, so we hire game designer that know the essence of DeFi. He's a DeFi teacher from the
Nice.
beginning. So okay, he has some like okay, maybe we are not some pro like people like designing games or something, but we are pro on designing some DeFi mechanics. So like we are not going to make another version of DeFi Kingdom. It's not just a gamify like DeFi protocol, and that's not what we are going to do. We want to make a more immersive and more another kind of way. You cannot like feel you are interacting with some DeFi mechanic or protocol. You just like something like that. Okay, a lot of people in real world, you don't know how bank works, right? The banking, you don't know how borrow lending, how much bank like each bank earn every month or every day. But the bank support the upper layer of application of society, right?
Hmm.
It's the same. You have no idea what they did, and a lot of people don't know how financial work. It's the same. We are building something. Or we are building two different layer. The game you see, okay, Lumiterra login, right? It's the application upon like up upon of the financial layer. We spend a lot of time like building this financial layer, like supporting this society. We see some good country with healthy society, right? It goes good. Some country without a nice like healthy economy, which is not going to have a nice application, like nice restaurant or nice museum, something like that. It's the same. Okay, so fire my designer like back in 2022 January the I think January the 8th. I remember that day.
Bullish. That's bullish, man. That's the crazy. That's insane.
It has to be.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has to
yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lark, I don't think you
Right
know
now, all
how.
the developer of our team like know how to trade. They
I
are
don't like
teaching. Like
because
on one side, they are Unity like developer. They write some C sharp code. Ones like shipping some smart contract code, but they can trade. They can trade a lot, and they are degens.
you'd love to hear it. With
This is not like a typical gaming team. A lot of gaming team or projects. So our north star of our project is always revenue. It's not like how many UAW you have. Those are for me. Okay, those are just like just numbers. They are not having. So I was in YC before. So my teacher or my mentor told me only if the user pays you means they love it. If they are just going to, okay, I love your product, you are going to be great without paying, okay, that means nothing. So from our perspective, okay, revenue is the first like North Star. It's nothing else. A lot of fake number in crypto, right? I know, everybody knows. It's not going to make a sense anymore. Like for the next few years, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 2 years ago, it means something, right? Maybe TVR means something, but no, absolutely not anymore from now on or a year ago. Anyway,
Yo,
just a small story.
Lark is my kind of founder, man. This guy is cooking. You see, that's that Dota brain right there, bro.
He's cheesing.
Listen, that's that
Just saying.
Dota brain, man. That's that Dota brain. You don't know about them Dota players. All right, Stark, what are you about to say?
So what the first thing I was going to say was that because everything you were saying, Lark, is like what Theben has been preaching over the last 2 months on Ronin Radio about as different games have been falling, etc. Just the exact words, I think, like I could see him light up when you said like a business first, game later, economy first, game later. Like when you said that 10 minutes ago, I saw Theben's eyes go.
Yeah,
because
he learned that from me. That's fine.
Oh, God. So speak when you were speaking of like revenue and conversion and players and if they're spending or not. I was really like looking forward today to be able to talk about you guys' campaign with Kaito.
Oh, we lost
You
him.
get raked.
We lost him. He's
Okay.
like
He's doing the Gila tactics. He's like,
this Frenchman put me to sleep. Okay, welcome back, Lark.
Welcome back, Mark.
Okay. Sorry.
No, so
All right,
I was going to ask
on.
about like Lumiterra's campaign with Kaito because you were talking about players and if they spend or not. So like player conversion. How have you been finding the campaign with Kaito working? And are you happy with it? What numbers are you looking at? What numbers do you have access to?
Okay, for our team, so Kaito is an experience for us. We saw some great numbers for other projects. We want to try, just want to try and see, okay, if it's going to work or not. And of course, a lot of like AI content, right? Just post about every like projects on Kaito leaderboard. But for us, for now. One big part is because the Kaito leaderboard is alongside with our Mega Drop Part 1. And this Mega Drop is just a pure thank you for all the players, users, supporters from like 2024 to now. And there's a little like relationship with Kaito leaderboard. But the next Mega Drop Part 2, okay, Part 2 means a lot with those info flywheel. So yeah, well maybe we can see next month or something, maybe August mid or the third week of August. And the number, yeah, so far so good right now for us. We just want to see and see if the content goes. We want to like find the best creator. The creator with less follower, they can create a lot of like fantastic like contents. So fascinating for me.
So what you're saying is what you're saying that it's not only an experiment with Kaito, but it's also an experiment even just for you to be able to identify the creators that regardless of their follower count are making the kind of content you want or the kind of content that works and that you're finding out is working for your ecosystem, right?
Because one part, yes, I 100%. Yeah, because one part is that info file, like okay, maybe you can call it info file, and play an important part for the maybe I'm not sure, but I think it will last for a long time, no matter it's Kaito or not, maybe cookies in the future, and we want to like make this a part of our module of the game or the product. Say from I say maybe 2 years ago, you have to spend a lot of time, like maybe getting some so-called KOL or influence agency, like to promote your content or something. But right now, Kaito standardized part of this procedure or process. We want to see if it works or not. And like attention means a lot of thing in crypto, no matter
Absolutely.
bullish or bearish. Yes, and we want to see,
Yeah.
and maybe
You
we'll have our answers. Please
yeah.
go ahead.
It's all about attention. Like that, you the last thing a game wants is for no one to be talking about it anymore. So
Mhm.
I guess
Yes,
like you guys' big challenge at the moment that not a lot of games have the luxury of having is maintaining the attention that you have, right? So because everyone else is trying to steal that from you, but you have game wise anyway, which is what like I don't really use or
no,
look
no.
at other tools in crypto, but yeah.
It's we steal from other project. It's not.
Right.
Okay.
That's the right mentality,
Told
I
you,
guess.
Dota
Dota
player.
Get a lot of
Eh?
attention right now.
That's the Dota player right there.
Yeah. You're not maintaining, you're taking more. I love it.
So you were talking about Kaito a bit there, and I agree, man. Like with Kaito, I think one of the best things about it is like you got big creators and small creators who will talk about your project because they have some incentives, right? Whereas like if it wasn't for something like Kaito, you might be going out and paying like top dollars for like some creators who aren't actually invested into your project, right? They're just there because they want to make some stuff, and like the ones who are at the top, they're very, very expensive, like just for a couple of posts and so on. And like you said, some of the small creators, because they're trying to make it and they're trying to make a name for themselves, they're making some really good content. So I guess it comes down to you guys to like really showcase those content that they're making, and it's like it really builds a
Yes.
healthy relationship.
Yes. Crypto is a fair space for a lot of new players. We should do that. Like
Yeah.
if everyone like incentive the top, then no new players, no new
So
users are joining
So
the space.
I thought of something recently, and I think Lark, you would be one of the best people to actually answer this and tell me what you think about it, right? So what if, right, you got a game like like let's say Lumiterra, and we got InfoFi or Kaido, whatever it's called. What if they both are intertwined, where like the rewards you gain, right? Let's say there's a leaderboard. It connects your in-game progression, like how you compete, and your progression on social media as well. So then you get like top level players, right, who want to play and achieve top level prizes. Then they also need to create content to maximize their rewards together, right? So it's like, because like as a Dota player or anything, like any type of game where when you're a top player, you're not really making content because those are just not the people who want to make content, right? And they're not
Yes.
incentivized to
Yes,
as well,
exactly.
right? So but what if they were incentivized? What if like a leaderboard intertwines both of those things, and then suddenly maybe you might get a competitive like content creation going on as well.
Maybe, but this is case by case. Like, of course, like high incentive may mean high like outcomes. I think it's a way for us to explore. Of course.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean it was just like a shower thought. I have a lot of these like shower thoughts. So it just came to me. I was thinking like Web3 is an attention economy, but I feel like a lot of like unskilled individuals win in that attention economy, right? Because it's all about like honestly, I'll be real with you because that's what we do here. Sometimes I feel like the dumber you are, the more attention you get, right? Like in any spaces. So
That's 2025 for you, brother.
Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking, like, how do we make it so like we can get quality content, but we also get the people who are capable of making quality content actually making quality content, right? So those people who are invested in the game, skilled in the game, know about the game, make content, and then yeah, that's something I came up with. And then people who just like let's just say they just play a game and they're only there to like play the game, maybe they're not gonna get everything they could because they're not exploring and maximizing on the other side, and they're like wasting some of their talents actually. Yeah. So that's a thought. This is a thought I had.
I think that the Kaito algorithm, like for small content creator, it's not just about the content. It's about the connection and relationship with those like top influencer. So it's really hard for them. So like honestly speaking, so that's why we try our best to expose those contents by our accounts, say
Yeah.
an official account, my account, or other account if possible. But there are two parts. One is that so the fundamental part is we have to make our games like fun, like engaging, like they can have a lot of content to explore. One thing is that this is my fundamental, this is the basic part. The other is we keep incentivizing. And those who have the capability of like writing good contents will finally shine. That's my theory. It's just
Right.
like crypto. Will pay out.
So and that's a great segue to my next question here. What kind of content do you want people to make of like Lumiterra? Is there something that you want people to focus? Let's say like tomorrow I want to start writing about Lumiterra or making a video on it, right? Like, is there some focus that we should have, especially when we plan to go on mainnet, right? And that's that. We'll keep that for later. But yeah,
Mhm.
do tell us. Like, is there anything that you would like
For
people to focus on?
yeah, I answered this question like last week in the Roni creators, like maybe at a small meeting with them. Like from my perspective, if that there's no limit, I don't want you to write like any topic like by our own, defined by our side. Write something you enjoy because the things you enjoy writing is the things that truly shine. Right? This is not just I think okay, if writing content is a job, that make your job enjoyable. There's something. And anything you didn't find that not enjoyable in the long term, maybe okay, you can write one post, two posts that okay. And then the third post, okay, I don't enjoy anymore. And I don't get any incentive maybe incentive is still there, but I don't enjoy that. And I stop like writing. So my first suggestion is that right, maybe you can check out our content source and our creators like handbook and or other creators tweets. Maybe you can find some idea on your own. And if you want to write something that can truly like getting your rank goes up, think about how Kaito or these info file algorithm work, and not just creating but also like networking and and increase your influence level, things like that. Because a lot you can see that a lot of info platform are just like competing with Kaito. Like maybe 1, 2, or 3 months after, you just one post of one project, you have a leverage on different info file platform. Think about that. So just practicing your skill on writing different angle of content. So the second question is the second suggestion will be write something that other people doesn't cover yet. So that may get a lot of attention. So and attention means like you get positive feedback, like not just from the official side, but from the other people's side. You see, influence just spend I don't know how maybe 30 minutes or an hour, like creating a map that indicate like what spot like which monster happened like spawn on that spot, and it got around like 9,000 views. like something like that. His account is around like maybe 500 or something followers, and that's the great contents in this space. And right now we see the problem on these like info file, say say a lot of KOL, they know each other in this small group,
Mhm.
and all the networking is just in small group. It's not
Yeah.
outside this group. They cannot reach the people who play Pump Dog Fun, right? Who interact with HANA protocol or other or Spark. It's a problem.
Yeah.
But we'll figure out how we can like help content creator to break through this like limitation, something like that. But yeah, back to the topic. To suggestion.
That's awesome. I mean, I honestly, like, from everything I've heard today, it goes to show like how in tune you are with the market, right? Like the crypto space, Web3 gaming space, and I'll be honest with you, that's a breath of fresh air, man. Like I've spoken to a lot of founders, and they're just so like into their game, and they don't realize all these like other things that you have to be juggling to be able to survive in this space.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
yeah, and hearing what you said makes all the sense in the world why you went the Kaido approach, right? Why you're executing the way that you're executing at the moment. So I just want to, tip my hat to the Lumiterra team, and that's awesome. Stark, Rollo, you guys got anything you want to say?
I will say, like I'm being completely honest. I think Kaido sucks, but I see the vision within Lumiterra, to join forces with Kaido, and I understand why that might help you guys. I still think Kaido or Kaido less, you guys will do completely fine. I think the game has like an addicting game loop, and the economy is well thought. Or so I think. Like that's my opinion. I'm just a ronky, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, like I'm really bullish on the team. I really love John. I don't know if where John is, but John, if you're watching, I love you, bro. You're the best. And yeah, like I'm bullish. I think you guys actually like just just accepting the fact that it's not only about having fun in Web3, and that's like for me that's the first step for greatness, right? Like just being honest and trying to understand what the community wants from you, not only what do you want to give the community, right? Because sometimes those things don't align. What are you laughing at? What's so funny? Huh, Theban? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Nothing.
do I have a clown in my hat? Okay, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's
No, I
great.
was thinking about how Lark wanted to 1v1 me with techies. That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
was.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, you were
It
laughing
just came
about the
back to me.
3-0 in your mind, right?
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
man.
Go on,
I just
go on, Rollo.
No, just finishing. I'm bullish on Lumi. I think you guys will do great things, and I don't really care about InfoFi. I think you guys will do great things with or without it. So I'm really bullish, and I'm happy that we have a team like yourself, and you guys in Ronin. Yeah.
By the way, John, like, guess how tall is John? Like, he's 1.95 meters tall.
did you
Yeah,
see his
this
And
background?
John.
Almost. Wow.
this
Yeah.
this is John. This is John. My
Yeah.
background.
Okay.
John K.
And mhm.
Yeah. I'm 1.65, so we're close. Yeah. Yeah.
Stark, you got something you like to say?
Oh well, echoing a bit what Rallo says, not a. At least I don't see the. I was gonna say in more diplomatic terms about Kaito, etc. Like I don't see it, or it's like yeah, not a fan, but also not a part of it. So maybe that's why. But at the same time, as soon as you said that it was like more of an experiment and that you're waiting to see, like that alone shows, like it echoes the rest of the show today, where it was like your unique insight into a lot of things has been That's what I take away from the show today. Just the way it's subtle, right? But it's the way you think, the way you describe things, talk about things. So, and yeah, as soon I was hooked as soon as you said economy first. That's it sounds so simple, but if more games did that, we wouldn't be in this position with all these games failing at the moment. So,
Well, it's
Last
still
last question. Sorry, just a small question. When is the Ronki Lumiterra update launching? I'm not. John didn't DM me about that. Yeah. Just
I I I mean, you mean the character in the game?
yes, yes.
It's already there, man. It's already there.
Damn. And when is the Ronki dungeon coming out? I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. Don't worry.
I I think John can handle that. No worry.
I have like 6 Ronkis DMing me like, "Yo, say something about Ronki." I'm like, "Okay, bet, bro." I'm just
okay. So I got one last question for you, Lark, and then and then you can give us your final thoughts or any words you want to tell to the community, right? And we'll also
Mhm.
gladly spread it. When mainnet?
The answer is so simple. Guess just one word. You, I think you already guess that. Soon, man. Yeah, of course,
Soon?
soon,
That's
man.
Oh,
it?
come
Oh,
on,
this
bro. What the
guy!
fuck?
Come
Come
on, you
John.
gotta give us. Listen,
John,
you came on the road in
my
radio. You gotta give us something
my
here,
John,
man.
my
Come
mind
on.
telling John.
my mind was thinking soon, but my heart was saying, "Is he gonna say now?"
No, I thought he was gonna say tomorrow. I thought he was gonna say tomorrow.
Oh, he broke
I'm
my
getting
heart
in
when
a
he said
call with John.
soon.
Don't worry.
But-
Hey, John, what's up? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah, next
okay,
week.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting confirmation it's next week. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, just gotta
Next
call
Yeah,
my
a
week is
lot
dad.
of
2 words. He said 1 word.
to be
Yeah,
honest,
John.
a lot of factors, yeah, a lot of factors. But
Yeah.
we will push as soon as possible because
Okay.
like like right now the mechanic you see this testnet, I think it's around for our team it's just showing 40% of our products. So we just we just got muted for the last 6 months. We are building a lot of things like with the game. You see that in the coming weeks. We just reveal like one by one. It's not just a crypto game. Like it's just not just a small tiny MMORPG. It's a platform. So you see that in the coming weeks.
Nice. That's
And
awesome.
once you find this interesting, and we got some like say
Oh, he's
interesting.
doing the Gila thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we lost you for a
We're
second
losing
there,
you,
Lark.
Lark. You want to start over?
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
back.
it's pulling
I'm
the
here.
classic get.
Oh, there we go. He's back.
He's back.
I'm here. Yeah,
Okay.
I just set the date, but seems I the
Oh,
connection.
No,
he's doing the
this
Gila
guy,
thing.
man.
This coward.
This dude.
Yeah,
This guy. This
Yeah.
It's like,
guy.
sorry guys, I'm in a tunnel.
Yeah.
It's cutting.
I don't know. I don't know.
You see, Lark, I was gonna go easy on you. Now I'm gonna have to beat you, man. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
beat you, man. That's okay. That's awesome.
I'm sorry,
Lark,
your
come on.
connection like getting a little bit weird. I
Ah,
didn't
yeah,
hear
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Lark,
it's
I'm gonna
all
defend
good.
you here. When
What a
when you open
troll.
Dota, the first thing you're gonna see is, are you sure you wanna install this game? That's what you're gonna see because you got that shit uninstalled for the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's
Say
true.
no.
Actually, it's been
Right?
4 years. It's been
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, Lark, you got any final words for your followers? Your
I thought I thought you were like final words for the duo. I'm like, oh my god, he's hyped.
Nah. But for everybody in chat, you got anything you want to say? Did we lose him?
I think so.
I'm still here. Man.
I love this guy. He has the best sense of humor. Do you watch The Office? I think you watch The Office 100%.
Uh, maybe.
Yeah, right?
Maybe,
Oh
maybe.
my god, this guy's the best.
I like okay. I'm gonna let you go, man. I know you're a busy man, and just one final word to you before I let you go. Google me, okay?
Oh
Google
my
Okay.
god, look at this guy.
1437
Okay.
Dota. All right, and then you'll know. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe.
I
Okay.
will DM
I
you some
Well,
links as well,
I
Lark.
I'll
well,
DM you my username of Steam. Google it.
okay. Do it. Do it.
Ooh.
Do
And
it. DM me.
yeah,
DM me.
Google
DM
it.
me. Send it to me on X or Twitter or Discord, wherever.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, bro.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Having a good time
Yeah.
with you all.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
Likewise,
on. It was
man.
fun.
You're
Likewise.
awesome.
Yeah. You too. You too. Have a good one. See you around.
Yeah, you too. See you around.
later,
Bye.
man. Yo, the small cheese guy is the best.
Yo.
I like him. He's cool.
Yeah, Lark is awesome, man.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you
cool.
do you think he faked his internet disconnection at the start just to lay up the? He got us good, man.
Nah, he's awesome, dude. Listen.
Yeah.
Talking to him, like it made me realize how in tune they are with the market, what you got to do to succeed, and everything. Like,
Yeah.
even and don't forget, every game is a business first, right? So obviously, they've already set up stuff so that they can make sure they can sustain themselves and make money. But like, apart from that, I can see their focus is where it needs to be. And I can't say that with
I
like
agree.
all the games that come on. All these games
Yeah.
come on, they're like, oh yeah, it has to be fun first, and they have no idea about the economy, or like, it's like he's telling us like, yo, we have a botting problem, right? Like in all these other games, right? Like, forget about that. It's all a bunch of garbage. We are using Kaido because like you can get exposure to actually these little creators who make great content. Like, it's true. You don't want to just go and blow your marketing budget on like some agency or like 5 to 10 big creators, but they have no pull and they don't even create good content. It's just because they're going to tweet about your game one time. Who cares, right? Like, that shit is only good for you to like sell some tokens at some point. But it's
100%.
quite clear that they're going with the full on approach. By the way, it's not, I think getting on Kaido costs like 150 grand or something. So it's not like it's nothing, right? So they're willing to spend that because they think like, and it's an experiment, like they said, but it can work. I think it can work.
Yeah, especially it's, as you said, like about them being in touch with the meta, so to speak, or the economy. But being the only game on Ronin kind of exploring with Kaito is part of that too, especially because he literally said it as an experiment. Like he's not saying, because you have to start, you have to follow the trends a bit, I guess, also to see if they really are trends, or if it's, if what's the fluff, what's the real here. So they have to try it, and let's say they find, as you said, 10, 20, 30, 40 unknown little creators that are making super unique. Like I think about the guy like Aru Alex. It was about Cambria. You remember we had him on?
Yeah. No, that guy's good, man. That guy's a good content creator.
You see a guy, he had like under 1,000 followers on Twitter, and he was making these charts and all of that. Like if stuff like Kaito allows creators like that to get put on the map, and be noticed by games more easily.
Yeah.
Kaido is the socialism of Web3. It should die as soon as possible.
Yeah. So listen, Robocop said something earlier. He said, imagine, Steven, if your Dota rank was influenced by the quality of the content you put out, would you still want to try and be the best, knowing you got to also push out content to have a chance? So this was in regards to my shower thought from that I mentioned earlier. That depends. Dota wasn't a game where like you had to make content, right, for it to survive. I think in crypto and Web3 gaming, like, it's so important to get that attention, and that we actually lack quality content. Dota never really lacked quality content. People just made it. Because it's already so big, right? Once a game gets to a point where it's big enough and you don't have to incentivize people to like make things, then it's probably okay. But I think until you get to that point, it's worth it, right? So if I'm competing in like, let's say Axie and I'm first, but if I start posting about, it doesn't even need to be a video content. It could just be you talking about it, right? You getting interactions, you getting engagement with your post. That's already a big deal, you know? And not only is it a big deal, it creates like character. And we lack that in our industry. Look at look at Origins, right? When Rollo I used to play, when I used to play and everything, you saw our character, Spam used to play, you saw our characters online, right?
Yeah.
You can't even name 10 players from Origins today, but there are thousands of people still playing the game. You know what I mean? You can't even name 10 people. Why? Because they have no character. They don't go online. They don't talk. They don't say anything. They're just like in the background playing their game, and that's it. And the game is slowly fading away, and we don't even hear much about Origins. Someone can win a season now and post it, and they'll get like 15 likes. You know what I mean? Like, that's sad, right? So, like, back in our day when we were playing, we would get like hundreds, thousands. Like, it's no problem, right? So, and that is like something that needs to be cultivated, I think. So if your game is lacking attention, why wouldn't you have a leaderboard like that, where like players, like especially top level players who know things about the game, people want to hear from them.
Yeah,
If
maybe
those guys disappear, then it's like
maybe even like not like straight up points, but it could be multiplier. It could be like
yeah, of course,
you know,
of course.
there's a million ways you can connect those two.
I
right?
agree. I agree.
So you don't need to like, okay, I'm gonna do a post so I gain 5 points. It's like, okay, I'll do a post so I get like a 1% increase in my rewards.
It could also be a side leaderboard. You know, it doesn't have to. You could still be rank 1 without posting, but you could just get a little bit of. You could get extra rewards. But without it, you could still be the champion without having. But yeah.
You know what else could happen is maybe someone's scholars, right? Someone who's good at content creation, scholars a good player, and they build a partnership, right? And then they start playing and competing for the top while the other guy makes content together. Now you're making like teams, you're making collaborations, like you're creating other things as well. So I think it's a great opportunity, honestly, for the entire industry, because like we lack that. We legitimately lack good content. It's so lazy and non-competitive that like.
Also, yeah, I think InfoFi kind of so like what happens is a lot of people start copying and just like they copy and then they input into ChatGPT, so they get an alternate version, and it's like the whole timeline is so fucked right now. Right? Like you get like 1 or 2 decent posts, and then we get like 20 posts that are just like ChatGPTs or the first posts. You know what I mean? And just it's fucking ridiculous, bro. It's like it's so boring. I'm not reading that shit, you know? So you know, I kind of dig with what you're saying, and I think we should do like the opposite of Kaito. We should do like, instead of InfoFi, we should like pay people to be people instead of pay people to be fucking bots.
Well, did you guys see? Did you see
Actually.
YouTube? I saw a post yesterday or the day before. No, it was yesterday, about YouTube from July 15th is going to demonetize any video made with AI voices. Like now on YouTube,
big.
That's huge.
That's fucking big.
It's big. Yeah, it's big.
And so it's
bro. Get those bots out of here. Fuck them, bro.
No, but you know those shorts that are just I can
AI voice with the AI voice and stuff.
Yeah.
They're getting rid of that. Yeah. You know, you're saying like, oh, let's have a leaderboard for like not pretty much bots. What's funny? Why I was laughing was, even before Kaito, I was literally calling humans bots. So I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm pretty sure you've
That
read my
proves my
tweets in the
point even
past.
more, bro. That
Yeah.
proves
So
my point even more. We need that shit, bro. We need anti-info fi. We need human fi. Listen, human fi is the next wave. You heard it here, okay? Yeah. And listen, you fucking Hantao, don't clip this shit. It doesn't belong to you. Or pay me. Fucking
So-
Hantao, you fucking rat. I love you too, bro. You know, it's friendly, but you fucking pay me if you're gonna use my baby face, okay? Okay, move on.
a
Moving on.
face only a mother can love.
Yes, 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 brother. My mom, but not my barber, brother. My barber doesn't love me.
Oh my god, you guys are too much.
Listen, listen, listen. When Human Pie comes out, I'm gonna be laughing at your ass, okay?
I mean, if someone builds something like Human Fire, we won't have too much to worry about. We're all pretty unique and special in our own way.
Yeah.
Like our audience, we're
The
very.
tables would turn. The winners
Yeah.
would be losers,
Our-
and the
our-
losers would be winners.
Our audience is also very special and unique. There's a lot of characters that have been
Yeah.
watching us for 3 years.
Ronkies. Fucking Ronkies.
Ronkies.
You know? Oh, that's a good one. Read it. You go.
I
Oh
hope
yeah, wrong
Robo-
kids can't read. So Scott,
Yeah.
please take it away.
I'll read. Robocop. By the way, Robocop earlier was saying next time, or I guess it shouldn't happen again. But if Gila's not here, we need to know how to show the chat up so that the people on X and YouTube can see each other.
Okay, look, listen, okay?
Yeah,
Listen
yeah,
up,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Shut your mouth, Stark. Okay?
I said
Listen,
next time. I didn't
Gila?
say your.
stop talking, all right? Gila literally wrote me not even 12 hours, okay, before the show. He's like, guys, someone else needs to start the show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. It was
what?
4 hours ago.
What are you talking about? Like, where are you? You know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be there. You know, last time we spoke, he said he's gonna be there. Okay.
Yeah, but
Then he's
his flight got delayed basically.
Yeah. So listen, okay.
Listen.
Don't go on
Okay,
about some
listen.
chat or anything. The fact that we made it this far into the show, just be glad.
Yeah.
All right?
Some might argue that
We
the show
appreciate
is better in a way now that he's not here, but I would never argue that in front of him. So Robocop says, I hope Lumiterra will also support streamers and not only people who post, because there's hardly any streamers left on Ronin Network because there's no incentive. That's true. What does Kaito do for streams?
Nothing because they're human.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it can't have,
not only just streams, even video content. It doesn't do
Yeah.
anything,
yeah.
right?
Because they're human.
Well, I also have friends that are like bigger creators, and they're not. Well, I guess a lot
Ah,
of,
he has bigger creator friends, Steven.
no, but I mean,
I
not,
see what
not
he means.
outside, not bigger
Alright,
than you.
fine,
You're the
it's
biggest.
fine.
You're the biggest.
It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's what she said.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Go. I'm joking.
No, so it was about like because how do you for video content, for example, if you have you were saying earlier like Theban about like if you blow your marketing budget on like 5 or 10 big creators and you're not sure that they're aligned with the game, etc. But then you should also be able to, I think, pay a couple of big ones and
I agree.
that are, especially if they are lined up. And so I know of some that have been making content since before Kaito, before all of that, making free content. And so
who do you have in mind?
A friend,
Yellow
like
Panther.
a guy called Inspector Mind.
I
Go,
remember
think.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I met him in Paris, and but he's more like a general content creator, but then does the stuff, a lot of stuff too for Ronin now, because he's bag holding with us. But yeah, where I know he's made a lot of content for Lumiterra in the past. But then if a game is like waiting to see and waiting to pick up smaller creators, then I don't know.
In other news, I think I might have landed onto a very, very big opportunity yesterday, and I'm
Are you
really,
gonna
really happy.
wait? Are you gonna tell us now, or
Yeah,
you better hold it under wraps first,
yeah, yeah,
sir?
yeah.
Before
I'm gonna hold it under wraps. I'm just like leaking a little bit.
nice.
Um, it will be posted probably today by them. But yeah,
Is it
I'm
with
really,
Moku?
really
Because
happy.
you were swearing at
No, bro,
Hantao.
I'll never work for that shit bust, brother. You
What?
listen. Nah, I'm kidding. I think Moku team is insane, and I would love to work with them. I'm not trolling,
See,
man.
instant
Listen,
turnaround.
I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I think their team is really insane, and I think they're really capable. But I'm retarded, so I wouldn't work there. Um, I'm yeah. You'll hear about it soon enough. But I'm really happy. I'm moving along into new frontiers. Um,
It sounds
so
exciting,
you
man.
yeah you'll guys hear from me soon.
You could DM
Um,
it to me, and then the chat can try to guess what it is by my face when I see the reaction.
no, it's not that big. Don't worry.
Oh, it's big. It's
It
big.
is. It is.
He
It is.
told me it's big. You know what, man? Fuck it. I'm just gonna tell everybody.
Okay, yeah,
All right.
tell.
So Rala's gonna be. So Rala's gonna be going to